Anduin versus Uther. I will fight with honor.
This is likely to be another aggro paladin. So none of these cards are really that great. These two are only good in a starting hand if you have Circle of Healing to combo with them, and Holy Nova is just too late against an aggro deck. You need answers a lot earlier. So we've got Holy Smite. As you've seen, that's really good for, you know, stomping on knife jugglers. So hopefully we can smite one of those things. And then we don't really need Ragnaros. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's nothing I love more than a sniper rag, but yeah. Alkani is good, but it's only real... Its greatest value against aggro decks only really surfaces if you have a Circle of Healing to combo with it. Otherwise it just blocks your ability to heal as a priest, and that can actually be extremely detrimental. Especially if he has board control. There's nothing to do this turn. We're not going to smite his face. That's just a bad idea. There we go, carrot.
Mind if I roll need?
That's not worth smiting. Reason being, if we smite it, we just got rid of a card. He draws a card when it dies. So, I mean, we just blew a smite. You want to find a way to deal with that that doesn't involve losing a card.
Reporting for duty.
If we draw a Wild Pyromancer, though, I would actually be willing to smite his face with the Pyromancer. Reason being, the Pyromancer's text means that it will deal 1 damage to both of these, so they'll be gone. The Pyromancer won't die from it, and, you know, it's 2 damage to his face, so it's basically like an extremely weak version of Swipe. And I'd be willing to play that. Here, Alkani. I have said it can be detrimental to play this, however our health is not dangerously low. In fact, we've only lost 3 health. Yes, he has board control, but I mean, all 3 of those minions combined can't kill the Alkani. So he has to use a card to do it. He could use like a Hammer of Wrath and then use his Loot Hoarder. That'd be pretty good for him. However, assuming he doesn't do that, Alkani should survive. In which case, you know, we can start healing things and just kind of chipping away at his minions with Alkani, since it does have a pretty high amount of health. Drake, again, we want to do the whole healing thing, so we're gonna drop a Power Word Shield here, just to see if we can get anything else good. Another Drake, okay. We're not gonna bother racing him right now. Yes, it's our Alkani has 3 damage, has 3 attack, and his minions combined have 3 attack, but we're at lower health, so racing him isn't necessarily the best option, especially since what we're gonna have to do is continually heal whatever new recruit he kind of just summons using his hero power in order to stop him from gaining more damage than us. Because even though technically Alkani can be used to deal 5 damage a turn by attacking him and then healing him, that means that any recruit that he summons will survive, and now he has 4 damage instead of just the 3 that he used to have.
I wonder.
And yeah, eventually it'll stack up until he's got 7 recruits on the field, and Alkani does not deal 7 damage in one turn. At that point we could Holy Nova, but I don't want to Holy Nova 7 recruits, come on. Especially not with an Alkani on the field, like, that's just gonna hurt me too. So it's not a fun option.
Let's move quickly.
Is this a quality? Wow. Okay, so we just managed to get him to waste an equality on an Alkani. I'm fine with that. We're going to play a Drake here. We need minions on the field for board control. And... well, we don't have any other minions that we can play. There's no point smiting or really doing a Power Word Shield. I guess he could answer with Northrend. I stand corrected. Power Word Shield would not have been a bad option there. That being said, we're not going to make the same mistake twice. Drake, draw a card. We can smite this. And in case he happens to have another one, I don't want to go back to Northrend, so we'll Power Word Shield. Now, we are Northrend proof.
Follow the rules.
And now we gotta follow rules. Great. So many options. I'm kind of liking a Pyromancer plus Holy Nova play here. Well, actually, we could just Holy Nova. We don't even really need the Pyromancer. I think a Blade Master is decent to play here because with Holy Nova it'll heal the Blade Master. Then we drop the Holy Nova. It gets rid of both of these creatures, and our 1/6 Drake can take out his 2/1. Not bad, not bad. Let's see what his answer is. The Drake is only a 1/4 right now. That's a pain. Okay. We do actually have a way to answer this. I'm debating whether or not it's really worth it. What we can do is we can drop a Pyromancer, and then use Circle of Healing. It'll heal our minions, and then the Pyromancer will go off. That will pop his Divine Shield. We could then use Holy Fire to kill Tyrian Fjordring off, since it deals 6 damage. Even if it didn't, Pyromancer could buff that damage. Actually, for that very reason, we won't bother using the Circle of Healing. We've lost all viewers at this point. I guess I am a boring streamer. I apologize for that, not to that. So we're gonna Pyro. We're gonna smack this to pop the Divine Shield. Yes, we lost spell damage, but the Pyromancer's ability makes up for it. He's now got an Ashbringer. And we want to save our 4/7, so now Circle of Healing. He can't kill that. It is at 6 health. Ashbringer does 5 damage. Mind blown. Okay, Drake, he draws a card. Yeah. As the Drake says. Ah. Thought Steal's not bad here. Reason being, we don't really have a great answer. He's got an Ashbringer, so even if we dropped Ragnaros, I mean, unless it killed his Drake, he'd have an answer for it. Actually, well, if Rag hits his face, and he uses both Drake and Ashbringer to hit Rag, that's 16 damage. That's not a bad deal. You know what, we'll Rag. Alright, Rag, you know what to do. Time to be a sniper! Face. Not bad. This means using Ashbringer to try to deal with Ragnaros is going to be extremely painful for him, if he chooses that. We'll see what he does do about Rag. He could do a quality Pyromancer, he could... You know, there's plenty of options he has. But, either way, he'll be expending a couple of cards trying to deal with Ragnaros. This actually isn't Aggro Paladin, this is Control Paladin. Interestingly enough. I haven't seen one of these in a while. I guess we're getting up to that rank where people actually know how to play control decks, instead of just using Zoo and all that. So that's nice. It's a secret. I actually don't know what that would be. So... Holy Fire is definitely not a bad option here. I think we're gonna use Earthen Ring Farseer to restore health. Reason being that has 1 durability. If he chooses to attack the Earthen Ring, it's better than playing Tazdingo, which has 5 health, and Taunt. That's giving him a much better target to get rid of than, you know, the Earthen Ring. We're gonna Holy Fire the Drake. We could... I think we'll also actually play the North Shore. Why not? We can attack his face with it if it is Noble Sacrifice, or Get Down as it's usually called. The Northshire will kill the 2-1, can heal it, draw a card. Reason we don't Holy Fire his face though, we don't have any real way to finish him after that. I mean, I guess we could draw another Holy Fire or a Mind Blast, but that's relying on card draw, something I don't like to do.
Or both.
Yeah, typically relying on card draw just gets you screwed over. So... Really, my face. Interesting choice.
Not on my way.
Okay. Oh, and a True Silver. Wow. We're gonna Thought Steal here. I know we've talked about the whole Get Down situation. Actually, no.
Right away.
We'll do the Get Down. It's fine.
Get down!
Fine with us. Heal that. He draws a card, but so do we. How can I? We're gonna then take his 2/2 from him.
Change your mind.
He doesn't get to keep that. And then we're gonna attack his face. Our 3/3 could not deal with his 4/2 since it has Divine Shield, so there's absolutely no reason to attack it. That's just giving him a 3/3. He's also really low on health. He's got to find a way to deal with this board. Otherwise, he's in trouble. Mind Control Tech wasn't bad there. That's one of the reasons you want to try to keep your board around, you know, in the range of having only 3 creatures on it. Mind Control Tech does not work if you only have 3 creatures. That's one of the dangers of playing Cabal Shadow Priest, is it'll usually put you over that. But yeah. My puppy's sleeping right here. She's so cute. Healing. Our board is 1 damage short of lethal. Now, even with our hand, we're 2 damage short of lethal. So, that wasn't bad on his part.
Your magic shall not save you.
Reporting for duty.
We'll Thought Steal here. Playing Pyro wouldn't really kill anything, so there's no point. Aldor Peacekeeper and Holy Light. That's game.
Embrace
Well played.
Playing Alkani means all cards that would restore health now deal damage. 6 damage Holy
My
Light.
responsibility.
Obey.
Voila!
Well played.
We win with what is considered one of the worst cards in the game at times.